Hey, what's going on? We're on the Happyrun G300 Pro. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Yeah. It's a Tuesday afternoon. It's been cold down here in New York City. You know what I mean? So we got a cold battery. That's all right. But I needed to shoot to go get some cat food. For Black Cat. What's up, Nico? Want to shout out to my cat, Nico. He likes to hear my voice in the house when we're watching our videos. What's happening, Nico? I want to say thank you to everybody that my new subscribers to the channel. I make like slow videos. I'm handicapped. I'm in a wheelchair. Not permanently, but I use a wheelchair. I have a breathing disorder. And I deliver personal shit to people, you know what I'm saying? For my livelihood outside of my food stamps and Social Security, you know, checks and shit. So I've been in a couple of accidents, and you know, you like wondering how did I get this bike, you know what I mean? So I got hit by cars on my other bikes, and got lawsuits in around New York City. I got lawsuits in, you know, so I won a couple of them. I mean, one of them so far, and like 3 traffic violations. I won them all. So you have the right to travel in the state in our country, the United States of America. You have the right to travel. So my bikes are all subscribed to me by the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that you need to recognize. So when I get to court, you know, this is a subscribed medical equipment that I'm on to give me mobility. And my argument also with that would be that the infrastructure on the sidewalks is dangerous for disabled people. You know what I mean? And I'm sure I can get over 1,000, you know, people to subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? If I needed it for my defense, but it's already in statistics that disabled people, you know, don't have what is it called? That automatic wheelchair on 4 wheels. You know what I'm saying? Because the infrastructure in New York City is crazy. So they had held, you know, the Republicans messing all that up for everybody. So that's bad. But the laws haven't changed. The Constitution of the United States of America hasn't changed. And you have the right to travel. If you don't mind going through, here we go. If you don't mind going through the trouble of going to jail and stuff like that, them taking your property, because you're protected under the 4th Amendment with your private property, you heard? So if this judge didn't order them to take your property, you know, they can't win that fight. You know, if you have a 4th Amendment constitutional right to even protect your 4th Amendment by the 2nd Amendment. So it's real crazy. So there's a lot of traffic out today. You know, I guess we're catching, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what actual time it is, but a lot of traffic out today. But anyway, like I said, we head out to get some cat food right quick. Just wanted to give y'all that, you guys that are riding these bikes and stuff, you have to fight for your rights, you know what I'm saying? You can't be on a public sidewalk recording and then the police come and got a problem talking about people are uncomfortable. People are uncomfortable because I'm on my bike. But that doesn't violate the the law of the land. You have the right to travel from point A to point B. It's not an argument with that, no more. So, you know, here come the cops. And now your lawsuit is bigger than you think, you know, people losing their jobs over their ignorance. So they think that they torture you from you know, put the cuffs on you. You know, they might slam you around or whatever, but that's your money. So you can't, like, this is what we fighting for, y'all, our rights, you know what I mean? Women's rights, you know, children's rights, you know, rights all around the, you know, all around the whole Constitution. And it's we the people, you know what I mean? Everybody works for us. It's not even a secret. They work for us. But here they come, shoot their chest out. Nah, we ain't even everybody here, man. So anyway, when we can go, we trying to go. We ain't got time for people pulling out the curb. Come on now. But I'm not being patient about it. I have to obey the rules, you know what I mean? As long as I'm obeying the rules, you know, the policy, because that's really all it is, because I'm not subscribed to the DMV. I'm not subscribing to the DMV. That's nowhere in the Constitution tell me to subscribe to the motherfucking DMV. Well, that's the state laws in the United, you know, in New York City, that you can't ride on our streets with these powerful bikes, e-bikes and stuff like that, laws and stuff. That's not the Constitution. They swore oath to the Constitution. So until you get that through your head, you know what I mean, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, they swore oath to the Constitution to protect me. So here I am out here on public streets. Got my taxpayers' money paid for, all over America. We pay for this. So I'm out here on my, like if I was riding down here on a horse, what they gonna do? Nothing. Nothing at all. But here they come cutting me off, talking about, hey, we know that's an e-bike. Oh, no, I'm glad you recognize it. It's an e-bike. You know? You got a license registration. You got any, you out of your jurisdiction, man. I'm not with the DMV. You're out of your jurisdiction. What do you mean I'm out of my jurisdiction? You don't got the right to ride this thing on the... Who says that? What law says that? You know what I mean? You got to go down to the DMV, have license registration and insurance. No. Commerce has that. Commerce have to have that. Not a free citizen. When my freedom's cut off because of the DMV, oh, they're going to fuck out of here. I'm moving. Excuse me something before you lose your job. So you got to know how to be able to understand this. You're going to fight now. You're going to fight. Every court I've been in, it don't matter if I won a case in another court time, they make you fight for it. They want to see what you know. And as long as you keep saying Supreme Court, matter of fact, that's where you got to take it after you go to the Supreme Court in the state of New York. You take it to the Supreme Court of the United States of America now. So go ahead and put your signage on your, you could be a piece of cardboard, man. Go ahead and put your signage on your e-bike, your peg bikes with no pedals, whatever. And stop being afraid of the cops. You know, I mean, I understand you want to avoid unnecessary nonsense, but if it happens to you, like I'm jipping lights right now, you know what I mean? Just fucking jipping lights. Because I have the right to, you know what I mean? As long as I'm being cautious and not causing any trouble, you know, I'm good. I'm not with the DMV. If you got a license plate, you got to follow the DMV law. I'm not subscribed to that. I don't have a contract my life to that. So get the fuck out of my face. You know? So, you know, I'm filming, they filming, then, you know, the people are gonna see that. Cause when you go to trial, that's we the people. You know, and the judge is gonna tell them what they have to obey by, you know? It's not no bullshit, man. It's not a game. It's not a game. Look at this dude. Yeah. We're gonna get up here and we're gonna tie the bike to that pole right there. We're gonna run in here and get some cat food. Alright. We're gonna tie the bike up right here. Yeah, man. So once my bike is on their property, I know this is a public easement that the people got to get inside and outside, but what's going on is even in the court, the civil court of the United States of America, if I put my shit on your property, you're responsible for my, you know, like you gotta hire. Why you didn't hire nobody? You know what I mean? Oh, well, that would have been DEI and all that other stuff. We don't want to hear that. We don't even want to hear that. So yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, we on the Happyrun. We got to back out today, but it's cold out. You know, I want y'all to understand. I don't care what you got. I got a 72 volt, 300 watt motor, but batteries don't work too well in the cold, y'all. You know, lithium batteries. I hope that they upgrade, you know, the batteries for us. You heard? That we could, you know, we could have they got the technology, y'all. I don't think that they don't. Technology's out here. But I'll be right back. We'll do part 2 in a minute. All right, peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, everybody. Yeah, you have the right to travel. We the people. Peace. Okay, welcome back. We just made it out of the supermarket. This thing is something else to get on top of. You know, this Happyrun is crazy. It's big, you know what I mean? I'm like 5'10". Sometimes they read me at 5'11", but I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Let's get out of here. We in park. All right. Make sure they can see me a little bit better. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're in Yonkers. It's a short ride to Yonkers to where I'm going. From my house to Yonkers. But we're not deep in Yonkers. But we in Yonkers. All right. Good. Everything's good. All right. Yeah. The Happyrun G300 Pro. That's what we chilling on. It's a cold Tuesday. That's right. Get your shit done while you can. Because sooner or later, I'm not going to be able to bring my bike out. You hear them down south talking about the north, they got to put their bikes up. Don't play with this cold weather with your bike, you know what I mean? For real. And don't be mad because you down north, you know what I mean? Let them handle their business. By the time we come back out, they done wreck their bikes. They working on their shit, spending money on their shit. Just do what you got to do on your bike while we got a chance in the winter, you know what I mean? They tried to make us mad. They tried to start a fight between the north and the south just now with these bikes. We out here, fam. We out here from the north. We letting y'all know down south. We out here. You know what I mean? We making these batteries work. You feel me? As soon as it get frozen out here, we in. That's it. But we gonna be working on our shit. You know what I mean? Yep. Y'all out there in that year, that good weather all year round. Go and work your bikes, go and work them. Keep on making your videos, get popular, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we trying to do a little something right here in the city, you know what I mean? Y'all don't have this kind of riding that we got out here. It's fucking dangerous out here, for real. Mad dangerous. You know, you got to know how to ride out here. Y'all out on open roads and shit. Let a car pull out on one of y'all. It's going to be crazy. Yo, I love my bikers. I ain't going to front. Wherever you at. You feel me? Wherever you at. It's all good. don't got this type of shit down there where y'all at. Look at this right here. Somebody come look at this shit. Look at this. Yeah, this bike right here, like the bike that I just bought, you know what I mean, the Vipco. This bike right here just glide past the Vipco, I swear, you know. This thing is tuned just right, you know, for a Happyrun. You know, I understand how y'all don't like the Happyrun. I see it too, you know, on the Happyrun. That's why I said let me make my shit custom, you know what I mean? It's a look that the Happyrun got that just be fucking the game up, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. So you gotta like do the upgrades that I did. Like when I get tired of this look, I can put it back looking like the Saran. You know, no cap. For real. But you got a 50-mile-an-hour bike with this piece. And it's made of steel. You know, this thing is built. I put them motherfucking big-ass tires on there back there. Yep. I ain't got no dirt down here in the city. No dirt to ride on. But it just looks aggressive. It looks good. They ride good, you know, the dirt tires. You know what I'm saying? I understand what y'all talking about, the dirt tires on the street. But, like, our streets are, like, mad slow. You know, it don't matter. We gotta go to a stop sign or a stoplight with traffic down here in the city. You know? And New York is like real tight, man. It's a real tight city. Bronx, wherever you at, it's like to catch an open road, you know, it's gonna be special, you know what I mean? It's gonna be mad special. Yep. So your thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. We like almost at 800 subscribers. I'm loving it. The closer I get to 1,000, you know I'm liking this, you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for real. I didn't even know I was doing anything for real. When I first started this shit, I didn't know I was doing anything. And then YouTube reached out to me talking about I'm gonna be monetized real soon. Keep it up, keep your shorts up and everything. You know what I'm saying? This is what they telling me, y'all. So, you know, they said at the end of the day, you know, we're gonna be paying you now. I said, well, let me get out here in the cold. Damn. I'm out here for y'all, man. It's cold as a gyppy out here, man. Yep. I feel for the motorcycle guys, though. They got that engine to work on. Oh, damn. I feel for my motorcycle brothers and sisters. But they be out here. They my people, you know what I mean? They handling their business. But, nothing like a e-bike in the city, man. Nothing like it at all. This is a dream, man. I mean, like a bike that do 40 miles an hour. A bike, man. You like on a bike with no license registration, none of that shit. You out here for real. So, and then you can make your shit medical. You gotta have medical problems, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be in court talking about all that dumb shit, and you're not medically, you know, clear. I'm medically cleared on my shit. Those e-bikes that can't get up hills and stuff, don't waste your money on them, you know what I mean? Like, really, man, if you can't get up a 30-degree incline, you know what I'm saying? And you're doing like, come on, man, you on the wrong e-bike. That's really what that looked like to me. You're on the wrong e-bike. But you want to start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking to like somebody that like ride bikes like I used to. You know what I mean? You don't, come on, man, get out there. You don't want to be that slow and shit. Really. That's the police right there. That was the police looking at me. You saw him in that car? All white boys waiting on me and shit. So he's all past the white line and carrying on in the street. Yeah, that's them back there. That's them. They in front of that white car, that white Dodge. going all slow and shit. That's them. Alright, so I'm gonna do a video of how I how I get to my battery, how I can take it out. You know, you see all of this, and you be like wondering, like, how did you get in your bike, your Happyrun? So we're gonna do a video on that. I know I've been promising a lot of stuff going on, but it's a lot of stuff going on. Just give me a minute, you know. But you're gonna see all that. But it's easy as pie, you know. It comes out you're not blocking, nothing is happening. Nothing special. It's just a you know, you lift that thing up, the gray one, and you get to your battery. Lift your lid up and you pull your battery out. Or you can charge it in the bike. You know what I mean? So yeah. Alright everybody. Thank you so much. That's the run on the Happyrun G300. Beautiful, right? Look at that. There she is. Peace.